Hi crafters, it's Chris from Crafts with Chris, and don't you just love that card? So we're going to make that card today. For your cardstock today, you're going to need a piece of Poppy Parade. This is measured A2 size, so it's 5.5 by 8.5, fold at 4 1/4. You will need a piece of Pool Party. This is measured at 4 by 5 1/4. You're also going to need a piece of Whisper White. This one's measured 5 1/4 by 4. A piece of Garden Green. It needs to be big enough to cut out 3 of the trees from the Pine Tree Punch. For our stamp sets today, I am using 2 of them. The Perfectly Plaid, and in here I'm just going to use the sentiment here, may this special season be wrapped in joy and love, and the Buffalo Check stamp. For the ink today, we will be using Pool Party and Memento Tuxedo Black. So the first thing we're going to do is our stamping. So you're going to take your Buffalo Check stamp and you're going to ink that up with your Pool Party. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Pool Party cardstock. And I'm just going to lay that right on top. I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of paper so I can rub that piece of Pool Party. So it'll look something like that. So I'm going to take my sentiment. May this special season be wrapped in love and joy. And I'm going to ink that up with the Memento. And I'm going to go ahead and just stamp it up here in the corner. So I'm going to bring in the rest of the pieces to my card. I'm just going to fold the Poppy Parade in half. And use my bone folder to give that a good crease. So before we put this on our card front here, you're going to bring in your Whisper White polka dot tulle ribbon. And we're going to go ahead and just layer this down here on the bottom of your card. So you want to make sure you cut a piece big enough so you can wrap the ends around. I'm going to come and put a little bit of snail adhesive on the back side. So I'm just going to stick my ribbon on there and I'm just going to wrap it around the front. And then we can go ahead and stick this to the front of our card. Just like that. I love those 2 colors together. They're so pretty. So to finish this off, we're just taking our punch, our Garden Green, and you're going to punch out 3 of these trees. So now comes the fun part. We're going to set these trees aside. We're going to do a technique. Everybody seems to be doing it right now. So what you're going to need is you're going to need one of our spritzers or some kind of spritzing bottle, a little spritz bottle. And you're going to need some rubbing alcohol. So there's 2 forms of the shimmery paint that Stampin' Up offers. We have the Frost White or we have the Champagne. So you want to take your spritzer and you want to fill it about 3/4 of the way with rubbing alcohol. Then I'm going to bring in my Frost White paint. Here that there's a ball in there, so you just want to give it a good shake. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add this to our spritzer. And you don't need a lot, just a couple of drops in here. So I put 8 drops in. And then you want to put your top back on and then you want to give it a good shake because as you can see, it's all settled on the bottom. So you just want to shake that up. And when you go and spritz this, if it doesn't look sparkly enough to you, just add some more. Once this is all mixed up together, and just to let you know, every time you use this, you're going to want to shake this up because this will settle to the bottom when you're not using it. I'm going to bring in that piece of paper I used for my checkered background. And I'm going to just go ahead and put my trees on here. So before I spray my trees, I'm just going to go ahead and spray a little here in the corner so that it starts running through my bottle. And then once I see it's running through, you're just going to take it and just squirt it on your trees. So it depends on how much coverage you want. I want these trees to be really sparkly. So So your rubbing alcohol will dry fairly quickly. Once your trees have dried, you could really see how sparkly these are. I don't know. Yeah, the camera's kind of picking it up. They're very, very pretty, very shimmery. So we're just going to pop these 3 trees right up on the front with some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. That's it to that card. Can you guys see how pretty those trees are? This technique is really fun, and you could go nuts spraying things with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I also would love to hear from you guys in the comments. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends so they can make this too. Please subscribe below and don't forget to ring that bell. I also offer a newsletter that I would love for you to sign up for. You will get 30 free card ideas just for signing up. Thanks for watching.